Good evening, this is Felix Fojas. I will do an in-depth comprehensive reading on Chairman Jose Maria's season regarding the possibility of entering into peace talks with the Duterte administration. Last October 19, 2015, I did a similar reading for the now President-elect Rodrigo Roa Duterte, and I will use exactly the same method in reading for Chairman Jose Maria season. This is called the traditional Celtic Tree of Life reading. Thank you. So let's start. Let's begin. Joanna, please shuffle the cards 7 times and then cut them. Yeah. One more. Okay. Thank you. So please focus the camera here. Okay, let's begin reading the tarot for Chairman Jose Maria season.
Andali, ayusin ko muna.
We are doing this reading in Canoga Park, the suburb of Los Angeles, California. Today, May 18, 2015.
Okay, ready. Should I ask question now?
No. So now we will do the reading first, then later on we will ask certain questions answerable by a yes or no. The first card is the present. It is represented by the card known as the World, which is card 21, one of the highest cards in the major arcana. The World means, whether it's inverted or not, from my point of view, it means the possibility is very good for this peace talks to become successful. So it's a very, very positive card. So let's see the card that crosses it. The card that crosses is the star. The star is, wow, this is exciting. The star is the highest card in the deck. It means it's full of hope, which means the meeting will be successful. Very successful. And this will be historic for the Philippines. It will end the many long years of violence and wars among our own people, and will hopefully lead to a long-lasting peace and good governance. This card represents the card that affects the meeting. And the card that appears here is card number 20, which is judgment, which means that the outcome of this historic peace talks will have the force of law, and it will be fair and just for everybody concerned. For the government of the Philippines, for the Communist Party of the Philippines, and other forces involved in these peace talks. Now let's see the card which represents the past. The past is represented by card
The Hermit.
known as the Hermit. This is a card number 19, which means that the Hermit is actually symbolizes a search, travel, looking for an answer to certain questions, to certain problems. So in the past, if we relate this to the peace talks, in the past there were a lot of soul searching that was done on this matter. There were a lot of proposals, but they never come into fruition. They never materialized. But there were a lot of talks in the past. Now this card represents the card that influenced the past. It is represented by the magician, but the magician is inverted from my point of view, which means that in the past the peace talks failed because they were not handled competently or with sincerity. There were a lot of arguments, but the parties involved were not competent to handle the situation. So nothing came out of those peace talks. Now this card represents the immediate future, meaning what will happen 2 weeks up to say 3 months from now. It says here that the card that came out is card number 11, which represents justice. So this will not be an easy peace talk. There will be a lot of dimensions involved, a lot of questions, and which all the parties involved must be able to solve amicably, fairly, and justly, or else it will be a one-sided kind of peace talks, which would not really be good for the country. So this peace talk should be handled really efficiently and with sincerity for them to really come out positively. These cards here to my right, 1, 2, 3, 4, represents the future, the distant future. So let's look at each one of them. it says here, this is a card known as the Chariot, which is card number 7. The Chariot represents trials. So there will be a lot of trials even in the future, you know. Because this matter is not an easy task to solve. So there will be a lot of trials, questions, agreements, disagreements. So there are a lot of, you know, further talks involved here and trials. So let's look at the other card. The Death card appears here. This is card
13.
number 13. But since it is inverted from my point of view, it does not really mean a physical death. It can mean symbolically the end of an old system. So this will be the death of an old system and the adoption of a new system. And also it means on the side also that ample protection should be given to Chairman Jose Maria Sison while he's there doing the negotiation, or even if he agrees to be part of Duterte's cabinet later on, he should be given maximum security to prevent any untoward incident from happening. But actually, he is not really in danger here. But still, such security measures should be provided to protect his person. Now, if the Duterte government can guarantee his maximum protection, then well and good. Anyway, we will focus on that problem later on.
Inverted.
This is card number 12, which is the Hangman. The Hangman represents stasis, lack of action. So these peace talks will not have an easy solution, you know. It will probably go on till next year. But if we are fortunate enough that they should arrive at a compromise, a happy compromise, well and good.
It's not easy.
And the Hangman also represents justice, which will be brought to those forces or people who have exploited the Philippines in the past. The grafters, the corrupt officials, the drug lords, the criminals, all of them will be put on trial. That's why this card appears as a result of these peace talks. Because for every action you do, there's a consequence. If you did some injustice in the past, then you have to be accountable for these negative things that you've done. You cannot get away scot-free. Justice must be rendered, but it should be rendered according to due process of law, fairly, squarely. Okay? So that is the general reading of Jose Maria Sison. Now, Joanna, you can ask questions answerable by yes or no. Questions which Jose Maria Sison want to be answered specifically. Okay? So, let me write down these cards before I forget. No, it's okay. Because they are being recorded anyway, so I can see them. Alright? I will analyze them further and write down the textual interpretation later on.
Bakit yung so well?
Okay, shuffle ask the first question answerable by yes or no.
Will it be safe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison to go back to the Philippines and enter peace talks with Duterte administration?
Enter into peace talks.
Yeah.
Shuffle the card 7 times and then cut them into three piles. Cut them from the 3 piles. Right. Okay, now we're going to answer specific questions answerable by a yes or a no. So, Joanna already mentioned the first question, which, if I remember correctly, has to do something with the security of Chairman Jose Maria Sison if he travels to the Philippines to enter into peace talks with the Duterte administration. From my point of view, there are 4 cards which are saying no, and 3 cards saying yes.
Meaning it's not safe.
Meaning it is not safe. It's not very safe for Chairman Jose Maria to go home and enter into peace talks at this point in time. Maybe it should be Duterte will go to Switzerland and conduct the peace talks there. Although, ideally, it would be a very good showcase for the Philippines if the peace talks were held in the Philippines. But of course, readings change. Maybe in sometime the near future, the conditions will be more positive, but right now, no. Because we are talking about now. Alright, which means we should rephrase the question. We should ask not from the present time, but
Near future.
in the near future, after June 30, when President Duterte really becomes the official president of the Philippines, because we are asking the question from the point of view of now. Now, if Chairman Jose Maria Sison goes to the Philippines, it will be very, very unsafe. 4 cards no, 3 cards yes. So, replace the question. Ask, will it be safe for Jose Maria Sison to go to the Philippines after June 30, say a month after June 30, when Rodrigo Roa Duterte will be the official president, the 16th president of the Philippines. So ask that question again and shuffle the cards. So I repeat, right now, if we were to apply that question, the answer is no. It is unsafe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison
So
to go
let
there.
me rephrase the question. Will it be safe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison to go back to the Philippines and enter peace talks with Duterte?
Into peace talks.
Into peace talks
Yeah.
with Duterte administration in after June 30 and onwards.
Okay. Shuffle the cards 7 times and cut them into 3 piles. So now we had to replace the question asked. A question not about the present but about the near future, which is after June 30.
So I have to ask again.
No more. I'm just explaining what it means. So now the cards will answer whether it will be safe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison to enter into peace talks with the Duterte government after June 30, once Rodrigo Duterte has become the official 16th President of the Republic of the Philippines. So, let's start. Wow, the first card already says yes. Second card says yes. Third card says yes. We only need one more card for it to be positive. The answer is already yes. 4 cards versus 3.
That's after June 30.
So it will be safe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison to go home to the Philippines, to travel to the Philippines and enter into peace talks with the Duterte administration after June 30 of this year, meaning say, hold it sometime July. And that will be good for the country because it will symbolize unity for all our peoples who've been embroiled in bloody wars for generations. This is the era of peace. So the answer is categorically yes. You can go back after June 30. Okay, so do you have any other questions to ask?
I have another question.
Yeah.
Will it be safe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison to stay permanently in the Philippines and be part of Duterte cabinet?
Okay. So the first question we asked has something to do with entering into peace talks. But the second one is a different question. It involves Chairman Jose Maria Sison staying permanent in the Philippines as part of the Duterte cabinet and ensure that the Communist Party of the Philippines and other radical parties will be properly represented in Duterte's government. Shuffle the card 7 times. So we asked 2 questions. The first one answered whether it would be safe for Chairman Jose Maria Sison to travel to the Philippines and stay there temporarily, just to enter into peace talks. Whereas the second question we asked has to do with
Staying permanent.
with Chairman Jose Maria Season's permanent stay in the Philippines as part of Duterte's cabinet. 3 files, please. Okay. So now we will answer the second question, whether it is safe for Chairman Jose Maria Season to be to stay permanent in the Philippines and be part of the Duterte administration. Wow, this is very positive. Yes, the answer is yes. Even if
So he can stay permanent.
Jose Maria Season, Chairman Jose Maria Season, decides to stay permanently in the Philippines, he will be safe because the Duterte government will see to it that he will be given ample protection throughout his, stay there. His permanent stay there to help implement Duterte's vision of peace and good governance.
And
Unity. Thank you.
Ay, isa pang question. Kung magiging fruitful ang kanilang pag-uusap. Yung peace talks.
We have a third question here. Joanna is asking, will the peace talks between the Duterte government and the Communist Party of the Philippines and other radical groups and interested parties involved will become successful? Okay. So we have now 3 questions.
So, I'll...
Shuffle the card 7 times as you did earlier. So the question is, will the peace talks be successful? Three yeses and 4 no's, which means actually it's a so-so thing. So more time will be needed really to ensure a permanent peace talks. The immediate result of this peace talks will be a temporary one, but it will not be a permanent one. There are so many kinks to be ironed out. Who knows, maybe given a few more months, the answer will change. But there is no easy resolution to this peace talks because it is a very complex problem. Peace in the Philippines is a complicated problem because violence and wars have been going on since time immemorial. So we cannot expect quick miracle or quick fix on this. So more time will be needed. But of course, the peace talks will be positive because it's just 4 versus 3. The odds are not that much in favor of no positive result. It's just 1 card. 3 versus 4. So we need more time. Okay? So that ends this reading for Chairman Jose Maria Season of the Communist Party of the Philippines, done today, 7:50 p.m. here in Canoga Park, a suburb of Los Angeles, California, conducted by Felix Fojas and Joanna Alas Fojas. Thank you.